Good evening, boys and girls. Tonight, Mr. Mac and Micah are going to be reading a very fun book for you.
So this book is called Where the Wild Things Are. Mike and I are very excited to be able to read this together tonight for all of you. And here we go, Where the Wild Things Are. Are you ready, Micah?
Yep.
All right. This book reminds me of Micah because Micah has a lot of energy. And the little boy in Where the Wild Things Are, he too has a lot of energy. So it starts off saying, "The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, 'I'll eat you up.'" Can you believe he said that to his mom? So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. Did this ever happen in your room? No? Okay. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. You see that? Look at that in the ocean with him. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Can you do that?
Yeah.
I think you'd fit well in this book, Micah. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with his magic trick. Look at that. Of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Would you be able to tame all those wild beasts? No?
Yeah.
And made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Oh my gosh, look, what are they doing? Looks like they're dancing in the moon, right, Micah? And then they're hanging from trees. Look at that.
I like to climb trees.
I know you do. And he's climbing on their backs, and they're bringing him around the whole forest like he is the king of all wild things. Reminds me of someone. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then, all around, from far away, across the world, he smelled good things to eat. And he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed him their terrible claws. Exactly. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end. Did you like that book, Micah?
Yep.
Well, thank you, boys and girls, for letting us read Where the Wild Things Are. Have a great day.